You know what? I think it was the story of last game for us. You know, we defended well and got chances because of it, and we got chances because they didn't manage the puck. And I thought tonight we didn't manage the puck, and they got chances and scored because of that. So, you know, we had our looks. We generated some ozone grind. We weren't nearly hard enough on Subban, and we got a lot of chances on the power play, and we didn't put one in the net. So it was kind of a game where we sat around and waited for something to happen, and it didn't for us tonight.
How deflating is it? I mean, you guys had that 4-minute power play early, and then a 1-minute 2-man advantage at a crucial point in the third to not get something tangible out of those situations like that.
I don't think it was deflating. We got looks, we got chances. We were moving the puck around well. You know what? We just didn't score. You know, so it wasn't deflating. You know, I just think after that we didn't you know, get out there next shift and play. You know, after they scored, we didn't get out and have a big shift or a big goal. You know, it just didn't come tonight like it did the night before. So, you know, it's we're playing well right now, and we got to forget about this game and continue to play how we were playing before tonight.
Just one last thing, playing, and you guys have been used to playing the same team 2 times in a row this season, but to play Dallas now 4 times in a row, is that going to be a little bit odd, or?
Well, it's going to be challenging. They're fighting for their lives right now, and every team is, and so are we. And you know, it's a great challenge. It's something that, you know, we need to step up to. We got a back-to-back, and then we come home and play 2 games. And you know, they're a team that went to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. They know playoff hockey. I'm sure they're treating every game from here on out like playoff hockey. So we have to come ready to play in Dallas, and it's going to be a physical game. It's going to be you know, it's going to be playoff hockey. It's going to be a great test for our team.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks.
Next up, Ansar Khan, MLive.
Yeah, Dylan, it had to feel like this game was there for the taking through the first 2 periods. It seemed like you feel like you just made it easy on them with the turnovers that led to the goals and the inability to score on the power play, because it seemed like possession-wise and chance-wise, it seemed like you guys had the edge through 40 minutes. Yeah,
I do. And it was a story, the first game of the series, where they gave us chances. And, you know, I thought we made some key mistakes, and they put it in the net, and that was the story of the game tonight.
I'd say the difference in the game was our power play was brutal. You know, I think, you know, you kind of earn the power plays in the first there, and you don't really generate much at all. Total lack of execution. We'd get in the zone. We'd be in decent setups. Puck goes off for sticks. We turn it over. You know, we had a chance to have a really good first period instead, because the power play, their lack of urgency, and it wasn't good enough. Then they score, and you're down 1-0, and really you haven't given anything up except for that, you know. So in the end, the night comes down to our power play not being nearly good enough, and then dumb mistakes, in my opinion, give away goals. They didn't lean on us. They didn't grind us. They didn't have us on our heels. What they did do was score on the opportunities that in my opinion we gave them. That's not a knock on Chicago at all. It's just a total lack of execution by us in those situations.
With the power play, is it especially frustrating considering that they've been struggling pretty much all season on the PK?
Yeah. Well, you know, regardless of who we were playing tonight, it was what I've talked about before when our power play struggled, unforced errors. And, you know, we hit guys that bounces off their tape. We go in the zone. We put it to the top to nobody. You know, we turn pucks over. I mean, the 5-on-3 was a great example of just total lack of execution. So, you know, it's you know, our power play had a chance to make a difference tonight, and tonight it made a difference in the wrong way.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
Next up, Helene St. James, Detroit Free Press.
Jeff, you guys' penalty kill has been working well, but to take too many men that early in the game after taking 2 the last game, what Why is that suddenly such an issue?
I'm embarrassed because the way I saw it, I was convinced it wasn't too many men. And then I look at the replay and we have about a 50-foot change. It hasn't been an issue, to your point. It hasn't been an issue all year. Then all of a sudden, lack of detail, lack of attention to detail, changing when we shouldn't change, making sure you got to make sure on your changes. It's not those situations where guys don't know who's up or whatever. We're just poor changes. And to me, it's a lack of attention to detail. We had that, and then we had a bad change for a rush against in the first. And so. Again, if you want to be a good team, your attention to detail has got to be great. You can't give away. Ultimately, it didn't cost us because our PK has done a good job, and Bernie made a save when we needed to. But it's crap. That's not good hockey.
Just I saw Valeno was assigned to the taxi squad this afternoon, and so the plan is to take him to Dallas. Is that correct?
You know what? I haven't discussed that with Steve yet, so I don't. I was going to talk with him tonight about that. I don't know for sure if that's the plan or not. He's been in quarantine for a number of days, so I don't foresee him playing in Dallas regardless. So, but again, I haven't talked to Steve about that yet.